What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Getting into this episode of GH. You know what? Everybody had differences of opinions. And when I mean everybody, I'm talking about certain characters on this show, on this episode. You know what? I understood where a lot of them were coming from. I see both sides of the coin, so to speak. Rocco, he wasn't really enjoying his birthday party in the beginning. He was just sitting there looking mopey and depressed, and he just really didn't care about celebrating his birthday. Leo and Charlotte were giving him presents. Sonny brought him a gift. He didn't care nothing about those presents. He really didn't care. He just didn't care about the day. And mainly because his father wasn't there. And I felt bad for him. So Olivia took it upon herself to give him a present and a card. And apparently the present and the card was from Dante. But she lied and said that the present and the card was from Dante. Just to make him happy. You know what I mean? Now, I understand where Lulu was coming from. She don't like lying to her son. But I was more on Olivia's side on this. And the reason being is because you could see how upset that kid was. He didn't care about not one gift. Not even from his grandparents. But when he thought that gift was from his dad, his face just lit up and he started enjoying the party. See, that's what I'm saying. Nobody likes lying to their kids, but sometimes you gotta embellish or tell a white lie just to put a smile on their face. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Olivia did. And Lulu could be mad all she want, but at the end of the day, look at your son. He's having a good time at his party. He's interacting with everybody. He's smiling. He's enjoying the gifts that he's getting, all because he got to admit that he, was under the impression that his father gave him. See how that just brought him joy? You know what I mean? To know that his father didn't forget about his birthday and he still, felt like he went out of his way to get him a gift, even though it was a lie. So what? It put a smile on his face. He's enjoying the party. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. You could deal with, he ain't never got to know that his dad didn't get him that gift. He'll never have to know that. So I'm not mad at Olivia for lying. You do what you got to do to put a smile on your kid's face. Your kid, your grandkid, don't matter. Do what you got to do. I mean, like I said, I get where Lulu was coming from, but I was more team Olivia on this one. Like, you just got to do what you got to do. And of course, Olivia was pissed. Olivia was pissed when she saw Dustin at the party. Dustin wandered into Charlie's pub like he didn't know that it was a private family party. Like, he had no clue about that. He didn't know. And Olivia was further pissed when she found out that Lulu and him are friends or they know each other. So that sent Olivia into overdrive. I understand where Olivia is coming from. For Rocco's sake, you're bringing this man around your kid and he don't even, I doubt Rocco knows that Lulu and Dante are divorced. He probably doesn't, obviously the boy don't know the details. I mean, he's still a kid. Of course Lulu's not going to tell him everything. But, in my opinion, though, I mean, there's nothing really going on between Lulu and Dustin. But that's the thing. Olivia doesn't want anything to go on between them. And I can understand that, you know what I mean? Because she's holding out hope that her son is going to come back. And I'm sure he will. But until then, Lulu can't put her life on hold. And she and Olivia was sitting there mad the whole time and stuff. And she kept trying to get Sonny to be mad about it. Sonny wasn't mad about it. Because Sonny understood. But you know what kind of pissed me off with Sonny today? How could he be so understanding of Lulu's situation, but just yesterday he was acting like a total ass to Carly and he wasn't even trying to listen to her. He wasn't even trying to understand her point of view at all. But he can sit there, not be upset and understand Lulu's point of view. I don't get him. Like, I really don't. I don't understand that. You can accept this, but you can't accept what Carly was saying. Your own wife. Sonny be annoying me sometimes. Like, he frustrate me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was on Sonny's side today though. But yesterday he was just a total jackass. But today I was in agreement with him. Like, Lulu, even though And he was right, though, because Olivia was reading way too much into the Dustin and Lulu situation. I mean, yeah, they were getting a flirt on a little bit, but it wasn't like, you know, flirt. You know, it was like little funny, friendly banter type flirting. Nothing serious, you know. But I agree with Sunny. Lulu has to move on with her life. She can't sit there and put her life on hold. She don't know when Dante gonna come back, how long that's gonna take. She has no clue. You know, she has a right to move on with her life, and she hasn't even moved on romantically. You know, not at the moment. It was just a hot mess. I'm like, Olivia, calm down. You know what I mean? Enjoy the birthday, relax, chillax, have a soda pop. You know, go sit in the corner and woosah and just calm down. It's a child's birthday. Relax. Laura was not playing no games today. She just wasn't having it. Laura was like, look, she know Valentine ass is lying. She know there's more to the Cassandra story. Because they're still trying to figure out, they're trying to put the pieces together. Her, Jordan, Chase, everybody, they're just trying to put the pieces together. Something ain't making sense. Who would want Andre dead? Who would want Drew out of the way? Why would they try to prevent Franco from getting his memories back? They're trying to figure out the who. That's all they're trying to figure out. And they're thinking hard on it. I think the more evidence they get, the more to be simple to them of who it is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm surprised they kind of haven't thought about it. Well, at least Jason, I'm surprised he ain't thought about it already about Peter. He was already suspicious about Peter before. So I'm surprised that hasn't come back to him. Or maybe he just didn't know all the details, maybe. But, yeah, she knows that Valentine lying about Cassandra because it didn't make no sense. Why would Cassandra go after Sasha? Why not go after Nina directly, or God forbid, why not go after Charlotte? It just didn't make sense to her that she would go after Sasha. You know what I mean? So she gonna figure it out. Laura's gonna put two and two together. Valentine can sit there with that smug look on his face all he want to, but they'll figure it out. And of course, Valentine, I felt like he was trying to manipulate Sonny. That's all it was. He was trying to manipulate Sonny to do his bidding, to do his dirty work. And I think Sonny saw right through that, because he was like, I don't know. He said, I don't know what rumors you heard. He was like, but I'm a coffee importer, so I don't know what you talking about. You know, if Sonny deals with Cassandra, that's going to be on his own merit. It ain't going to be because Valentine wanted or manipulated him into doing it. You know, Sonny was hip to what he was doing, because you ain't doing nothing but trying to use Sonny as a puppet. You're trying to use him as a pawn to eliminate your enemy so you wouldn't have to get your hands dirty. Sonny ain't that damn stupid. He ain't stupid. He know exactly what your ass is doing. Yet again today, the claws were out. Elizabeth and Sam. I can totally understand both points of view. I do. Because Elizabeth, the thing about Liz is she wants everybody in town basically to forget what Franco did and move on. They have moved on, but they're never going to forget, and they're probably never going to forgive. That's their prerogative. Like Elizabeth, she needs to understand everybody's not going to like Franco. Everybody's not going to forgive Franco. Everybody's not going to forget what Franco did. You just have to move on and get used to that. You know, I totally understood where Sam was coming from, because she has to live with those memories. You know what I'm saying? Even though Franco didn't really rape her, but she has to live with that. She has to live with everything he's done. You know what I mean? Like, that just doesn't go away. It may go away for Elizabeth, but it doesn't for the rest of the town. And that's their business. That's their right. If they want to go on forever hating Franco, that's their business. That's up to them. You know, you chose to, forget about what Franco did. You chose to forgive. You chose to be in a relationship with him. You chose to marry him. That was your choice. Just like them hating him is their choice. You know what I mean? So Sam wasn't wrong in what she was saying. Now, I do feel like she was wrong in other areas when she was sitting there. Basically, she was out of line telling Elizabeth, oh, you need to move on and forget about Franco or whatever. No. you're out of pocket. See, I agree with Sam when what she was saying before about her forgiving him, but for you to tell his wife to move on and forget about him, that's easier said than done. She's actually in love with him, and they built a life together. They're still building it together. And her kids got attached to him. You know what I'm saying? And that's a major thing for her. And it's a major thing for Cameron. Jake, Aiden, Franco's been there for those boys. You know what I mean? In every way possible, he's been there. Helped them through all their issues and their problems. They didn't have no other father figure they could turn to. Hell, not even their own fathers. Lucky's MIA. Jason is worried about everybody else except his own damn child. And Cameron's father's dead. So they don't have a real father figure that they can turn to. Franco has been that for them. So Sam was out of line telling her to just move on and forget about him and let him go. What if people told her that about Jason? Oh, forget about Jason. Let him go. You know damn well Sam wouldn't. No. So who are you to tell her to do what you wouldn't do when it comes to your own husband or ex-husband or the love of your life? You don't tell somebody to do something that you know damn well you wouldn't do yourself. And Sam knows she would. If people were sitting there telling her, oh, forget it. You know, that's like Alexis coming up to her. Oh, leave Jason alone. Forget about Jason. You know she would have ignored that. Same way Elizabeth's going to ignore her advice. Of course she will. Even though Hayden was out of pocket herself, I respect the fact that Hayden jumped to her sister's defense. But it was kind of funny, though, how later after Sam left, Hayden was like, you know, I would have fought Sam for you if you wanted, even though I know I would have got my ass kicked. But see, I like that. Hayden was about that life. Like, I like how honest she was. Like, she knew, like, you know, if Elizabeth wanted her to, you know, she would have defended her honor physically by fighting Sam, but she knew that she would have got beat down. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she would have, you know, but it's just the thought, you know, that she would have took an ass whooping for her sister. I respect it. You know, that whole scene was funny. I said, Hayden, don't try it. You know Sam would hurt you. Don't try it. Go sit down. But I did like that scene, you know, Hayden sticking up for Elizabeth. But I do like the fact that Elizabeth is not stupid to her relationship with Sam. You know, they have their moments where they're cordial, but at least she admitted that her and Sam are always going to have that underlining dislike for each other. You know, they deal with each other and they, you know, are cordial with each other because their sons are brothers. So they're going to be in each other's life pretty much forever. You know what I mean? So they deal with each other accordingly. But she knows that there's going to be some tension between them all the time because all it takes is for one of them to say something that's going to piss the other one off. And then the claws are out. Just like today. You know what I'm saying? So at least Elizabeth acknowledges that fact. You know, she's not stupid or naive to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just you know, she has a better understanding of where they are and where their relationship is. They deal with each other and tolerate each other because of certain people in their life. But beyond that, there is no friendship with them. You know, they're just cordial when they have to be. And that's it. And they keep it moving. You know, it is what it is. Where is Valerie? Like, why isn't Chase and Valerie working on this together? It should have been Chase, Valerie, Jordan, Laura, because she's the mayor, and Mac. It should have been just all of them working on this case together. Like, what's the point of recasting somebody that you're not going to use? I just don't. What's the point? Like, what was the purpose of all that? But I do feel bad because now Elizabeth has the daunting task of telling her kids that they've lost yet another person in their life that they cared about, Drew. So I feel bad for them. You know, that's just another hard pill to swallow. And that's exactly what she was texting Cameron about, telling him to come home, because now she got to drop another bad news on him. But yeah, Chase, it was pointless of him to go see Franco, because all he did was go see Franco and pretty much tell him everything that they already knew, that Franco already knows. But he did want to show him like a little description of the guy that, you know, Andre said stabbed him or whatever the case may be. But he didn't recognize the guy. Kim was getting on my nerves, like all up in there jumping on the defense, talking about, well, the next time you want to talk to Franco, get in touch with Scott, his attorney. Kim, shut up. Wasn't nobody accusing Franco of nothing. He was just doing his job, asking questions. Because obviously what happened to Drew and Andre are connected. And it's connected to Franco. That's why he was asking questions. He wasn't accusing him of anything. But he does have Drew's old memory, so it ain't no telling if the person who stabbed Andre is a person that Drew may have known from Afghanistan or whatever. That's why he was asking those questions. He wasn't accusing him of doing it. They already know that he didn't do it. You know what I mean? So they were just asking questions just in case with those memories, maybe he knew or know something, you know, that he doesn't. Maybe it's a small something, you know, but it could, you know, what's small to Franco with Drew's memories could be significant to their case. That's why he questioned him. Like, Kim needs to slow her roll and calm the hell down. You could tell she gonna end up sleeping with Franco. You could tell. Because no sooner did Elizabeth tell her to stay away from Franco, she popped up at his hotel room. She wanted to do. I could see it all over her. That's why she had to hurry up and get out that room before it went down. Because she know if she stayed any seconds longer, it would have went down. She already know. That's why she had to hurry up and get on up out of there. Because she knew what would have went down. So Valentine, little slick self, he wants to sit there and modify their little custody arrangement with Charlotte or whatever, because with him and Nina getting married again, he want to make sure Charlotte's going to be at the wedding. Dum-dum. Why would Lulu stop Charlotte from being at the wedding? You don't have to rearrange no custody or time and all that. Like, even if it was Lulu's time to have Charlotte, she still would have, you know, not objected to Charlotte going to the wedding. So there was no need for all of that. So anyway, they want to, Jackson, Curtis, and Hayden are trying to figure out where the hell Mikos' codicil could be, because the Cassadines own a lot of properties. So right now they're just trying to rule out Windermere. So they need to get back up in that trophy case and start looking again, because they want to rule that place out, because the Cassadines do own a lot of real estate property. So that codicil could be anywhere in the country at this point. And you want to know what's funny is that when Curtis kept bringing up Spencer, because he keeps thinking that Spencer is their client that they're trying to help. Well, not really a client, but, you know, the person that they're trying to help get the fortune back. And it's so funny because this is like the second or third time that he's mentioned Spencer, but Jackson nor Hayden have yet to confirm that it's actually Spencer who's the Cassadine heir. They continue to just mosey over that. Like, they still won't give a name to who they're working with or working for. So it got to be a different Cassadine heir. So yeah, Jax just wanted, you know, to see where Curtis's mind was. Like, he was like, you working for me and Hayden, or you working for Hayden? You working for me? You working for Valentine? He was like, which one of us you working for? Like, he just wants to see where his loyalties lie. And I can't say that I blame Jax. He, you know, like, Curtis has a little sketchy record with Jax right now, so I don't blame him. But, you know, Curtis was letting him know, I'm on y'all side. Like, I don't want to work for Valentine. He was like, I'm trying to help y'all out. I respect the fact that Jax, you know, hired some private resources to try and find Drew and stuff. You know, I respect that. And he's also trying to safeguard Drew's half of the company. Since Scout is now the sole beneficiary of Drew's estate, he wanted Sam to step in on behalf of Drew and run Drew's side of the company. You know, be CEO and run his side. I have a feeling that Sam's not going to want to do it, because Sam never really wanted to work at Aurora to begin with, so I doubt she will want to now. So that would leave Jax to be sole CEO, you know, and just run the company as a whole. You never know. Like, you never know if that was Jax's plan all along to run the company as a whole. Because sometimes you got to be suspicious of people, because you never know how they're thinking. You know what I mean? Like, they might put an offer out there knowing that you're going to say no, so they could swoop in. You know what I'm saying? But I think Jax was genuine about safeguarding Scout's future. You know, he was trying to look out for Drew's daughter and stuff. So I think he was genuine about that. But I already knew Jax was going to end up taking over as sole CEO. That was a given, you know, because Sam's not going to want to do it, and there's nobody else, so that would just leave Jax to run the company as a whole. So for right now, Curtis has to go to Laura for help, because if Mikos' Condosil is not at Windermere, they need to know what other property Helena would, like, where would she put it? Because she said that she wanted to keep the Condosil, well, she wanted to keep it close to her. So the only person they feel can help them is Laura, because she's pretty much, she's an expert on Helena. She's been dealing with Helena for over 30 years, so she's the best person to go to about it. If you want to get into the mind of Helena Cassadine, why not go to the connoisseur, Laura? So it was good to see Trina today. I'm over Jocelyn and her talking about Oscar every 5 seconds. I'm over that. But it was good to see Trina. Trina is fawning over Dustin because I guess he's their new teacher or whatever. Like, she was just all over Dustin. I love Trina. I really wish that they would flesh her out more. You know what I'm saying? I think they're trying to do it little by little, but I want to see more of her. I still have a feeling that she may be Curtis's daughter. I don't know. It's something in my gut telling me that she could be. I'm not saying she is, but I strongly feel like there's a possibility she's his daughter. That's just how I feel at this moment. I just wish that they would flesh her out more, because I really do like her character. Like, she's real, you know what I mean? She speaks her mind. She tells it like it is. I love characters like that. Love them. Speaking of a real character, where the hell is Francesca? Y'all know Francesca, the one that went out on that date last year with Michael. I miss her. I really do. I miss her. She talk about real. I miss her. I think there was a lot of possibility with that character, and they just let that fall by the wayside. But anyway, hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about today's episode, and I will see y'all all later. Have a great day. Peace.